Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks State of Our World on Friday, August 26, 2022. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. What are some of the major headlines? Okay. Anatole Levin says, Ukraine has become a bloody stalemate. We need a settlement and the fighting. I totally agree. Also, as Afghanistan faces economic crisis, U.S. could help prevent mass starvation by unfreezing funds. I totally agree with that. And trigger laws make abortion off limits for millions. Patients face intolerable risk and uncertainty. I totally agree with that. We have to make abortion free and fair for everyone in the country. No bans. Okay. Now, minor headlines. Nuclear catastrophe narrowly averted at Russian health plant, says Ukraine's Zelensky. Okay, that's good. IAEA chief says UN inspectors will tour Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant very soon. Good. Biden orders U.S. airstrikes in Syria against fighters with alleged links to Iran. I don't know much about that. Okay. Rohingya Muslims in exile mark 5 years since start of genocide in Burma. Uh, they they're in exile and they like to go home and they like Burma to give them their citizenship back and their rights. Okay. Uh, so I'm in favor of that. Right now, they're in Bangladesh, gave them refuge. So I don't know what will happen there. Okay. All right. Now, uh, the Greenpeace warns UN that ocean biodiversity treaty on the brink of failure. We need to save the planet, the oceans, the air, the mountains, the land. Peru signs Peru sues Riposte for $4.5 billion over massive oil spill, and that's the Spanish oil firm. Okay, I hope they'll be successful. Uh, I hope so. Be successful and clean up the land. All right, massive oil spill. Okay, Lima in January. Underground pipeline leaked. Okay, now, uh, North Dakota judge puts temporary hold on anti-abortion trigger law. Good, keep abortion free and fair. No bans. South Carolina GOP lawmaker voices regret over fetal heartbeat abortion ban. Well, are you a guy or a girl? So I don't know. You're a guy, so you don't care about women. Okay, now, but federal court extends injunction against Arkansas anti-trans law. Okay, they should. Trans people um, should be able to get the medical care that they need. Okay. Now, Biden administration moves to codify DACA under federal law, which is deferred action for childhood arrivals. I totally agree. I totally support that. And Department of Justice judge orders Department of Justice to release parts of affidavit used in Trump's search warrant. Okay, but make sure people are protected, protect witnesses. Fox News sued for $1.6 billion over false claims about electronic voting. Good. Hold them accountable. Tucker Carlson and all those wonderful people. So I hope this makes them go bankrupt. You know, Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity, Lou Dobbs, Neen Pirro, and Steve Doocy. Hold them all accountable. Good. Hold them all accountable. Put them out of business. Okay. Now, um, Chipotle workers in Michigan become first to unionize. Great. Chipotle's probably not very happy about that. They closed the place in Maine to prevent unionization. That's great. Okay. Now, the um, Starbucks accused of illegally withholding wages from pro-union workers. Hold Starbucks accountable. So, hold Starbucks accountable. And Qatar, Qatar, an Arab country, deports migrant workers who demanded unpaid wages. That's great. Okay. Qatar has supported dozens of migrant workers who recently held a protest denouncing unpaid wages. Many of them there from Bangladesh, India, and Nepal, and worked for Al Bandari Engineering and Electrowatt Company, which hold multi-billion-dollar contracts in Doha. Workers said they hadn't been paid for at least 6 months' worth of labor. British human rights advocate Mustafa Quadri recently spoke with migrant workers in South Asia who report they are still owed unpaid wages from jobs in Qatar as it prepares to host uh, the World Cup. Many of them suffer from work-related disabilities. So hold Qatar accountable and boycott the World Cup in Qatar. Okay, that's the way to go. Okay, President Biden to cancel up to $20,000 of student debt for borrower. Good. Federal judge blocks part of Idaho's trigger ban criminalizing abortion care. Good. So okay, so it won't be a crime for a doctor to provide abortion care in an emergency. Federal law requires hospitals to participate in Medicare to provide abortions when a person's life is at risk. Okay, that's good. Now, also, Russian missile attack on Ukrainian train station kills at least 25 civilians. So we have to get rid of Russia, obviously. Okay, Russia should not be in charge. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening of Friday, August 26th, 25th, 2022. Joining me on Carolyn Speaks Day of the World. I hope you join us again tomorrow. Take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask, practice social distancing, and a vaccine is available for you and safe. You take it, I would take it. I had mine Johnson & Johnson one shot. I've been looking around for a booster. Okay, how about a little tiny song? How about that? Okay. Close the door like the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, that's a world of our own, written by Tom Springfield of the Springfields Folk Group. It was also recorded by Dusty Springfield, who went on to become an internet singing star, and also by the Seekers. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Friday, August 26, 2022, for another meeting. Carolyn Speaks State of the World. I hope you join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.